Hello, fellow travellers. It's been a while since I've done an update, so I thought it's about time we did an update. So, what's been happening? Refunds, obviously, they're still coming through. Well, in fact, some of them are starting to come through. We've been lucky, we've had refunds. Most of the Malaysian refunds have come back. Most of the Qatar refunds have now come back. We got our first refund for Singapore this week, so that's really good. So hopefully that means all the other Singapore Airlines ones are all going to start filtering through soon. Haven't seen anything from Qantas yet, or Emirates. Obviously Virgin, there won't be any, it'll only be credits. Who else? Cathay, still waiting on Cathay. They're probably the main ones we got out there, but it's still starting to trickle through. So you'll know when your refund is here is because I'll make contact with you asking for your bank details. But other than that, we are still working on them. We're ringing them persistently and consistently. Persistent and consistent. There you go. Don't want to say that when you've been drinking. Not alcohol, I swear. The borders. Okay, that's an ever-moving beast, isn't it? They're open, they're closed, they're open, they're closed, they're open, they're closed. At the moment, well, Victoria's obviously pretty much closed to everyone, I think, and that's a hard border close, so they're not even allowing anyone even into quarantine. Of course, we were meant to be opening up to New South Wales on Monday, but that is now not happening until a future date. WA have said they're not going to open to anyone at this stage, and we don't know when that's going to happen. Queensland's now open to most except for clusters in New South Wales, and obviously not to Victoria. So, you know, even doing domestic travel at the moment is very uncertain. We can book it for you, but there's no guarantee that you'll actually be able to go, or if you do, you'll have to quarantine. So keep an eye, if you are interested in domestic travel, please keep an eye on where you're going to. Go to the government websites, the health websites, just to see whether one, you can travel, and two, whether you need to quarantine. And you got to remember at this stage, everything is very fluid. Some good news for anyone who is a elite Qantas frequent flyer, and in this case, silver, gold, or platinum, or double platinum. This week you would have noticed that Qantas would have given you a 50% status credits into your account. So you're already halfway to getting to where you need to be to retain your status, but you probably won't be able to fly to get the other half. So it's sort of like here, have a gift, but here, you're not going to get there, but here, have a gift. We look good. Anyway, so it may give you an opportunity to keep your status credits for those people that are very interested in their status credits. You know who you are, and I know who you are as well. Anyway, domestic level, we have introduced a new brand called the TDFTG Select, which is a series of curated travel experiences. At the moment they're very domestic orientated, but you know, in the future they'll probably, if we can, they'll also be international. But at the moment we've just launched a South Australian Air Safari. So imagine flying in your own private plane with a few of your friends to the Eyre Peninsula, then up to the Flinders Ranges, then back to the Barossa, staying at the Louise, dinner at the Appalachians, all of that sort of stuff. So we're talking pretty high end, very fancy. It's the great way to see South Australia and just see those three amazing highlights of this state. All right, but at this stage it's just sort of business as usual without the business. So it's actually not that usual, but yeah. Oh, that's right. It's very exciting this week. We got a booking. Yes, it was amazing. We actually got a booking on Monday. So it's the first booking since March. So that's exciting. So we started up You know, every booking we're going to put it into the travel fund. Woohoo! And then of course, borders changed, travel restrictions changed, and we got a phone call. Booking was cancelled, so we decided to change it because there was a bit of swearing. It's now the swear jar, and as you can imagine, well, there's an update on the Don't Forget Travel group of what's going on at the moment. Please feel free to call, email, drop in. I think the door's open. Yep. And have a great weekend. We finished? Come on, can you squeeze? Don't judge me. I'm now day drink, okay? Gets me through. Just do your own thing.